Thinking about buying or selling in Fort Bend County? You've probably been hearing a lot of mixed signals about the market lately. Headlines talking about interest rates, the national economy, and a cooling market. But the truth isn't found in just national news. It's found in the local data that just landed on my desk. So March 2026 just wrapped up, and I've spent the last few days going through everything, digging through every single home sold here in Fort Bend County, all 925 of them. What the data shows is a market that has completely rebalanced. We aren't in the bidding war, the frenzy from a few years ago that we were in, but we're not in a slump either. We're in what I call a strategic market. Today, I'm going to be taking a deep dive into the four major price segments, the battle of the cities between Katy and Richmond, and why the luxury market in Fulshear is doing something that no one is expecting. So if you want to know exactly where the market is moving, stay tuned. So the first, we're going to be talking about that market, $300,000 and under. So let's start with the affordability band. In March, we saw 214 homes sell for under $300,000. If you've been told there's nothing left at this price point in Fort Bend, you'd be looking at the wrong neighborhoods. The data points us to Missouri City and to Needville. Missouri City led the segment with 50 homes, while Needville followed was a close-up with 40. We also saw significant activity in South Richmond and the Mission Bend areas. In this bracket, you're getting an average of 1,750 square feet, around $148 price per square foot. But here's the catch. The median days on market is about 35, but the cumulative days on market is 53. So why the gap? It means properties that aren't turnkey or are priced even over 5% are too high, just being passed up by the initial wave of buyers. They're sitting, they're getting a price correction, and then they sell. The strategy for buyers, look at those homes that are hitting the 45, 50 days. That's your window to negotiate. You have more leverage here. More than ever you've had in years to ask for closing costs, maybe a new roof or repairs. For sellers, in that range, your competition is fierce. If your home looks tired in the photos, buyers will skip it for a renovated one just 2 streets over. Now let's talk about the heartbeat of Fort Bend, and that's the $300,000 to $550,000 range. This is what I call the engine of our local economy, and it accounts for about 55% of all the sales last month with 511 closings. This is also where we see the battle between the new construction and resale. Out of the 925 sales this month, 340 of those were new builds. Most of that volume happening here in North Richmond, 91 sales, Southwest Katy of 78 sales, and Fulshear around 67 sales. Now in this bracket, you're looking at a median price of a price per square foot of around $160. But here is the watch out, what I call the watch out stat. The median time to sell them here is 41 days, but the total time to sell the market is 80 days. This is what I call the choice effect, because there's so much inventory in Richmond and Katy. Right now, buyers are being incredibly picky, and they're visiting 10, 12, even 15 homes before making an offer. Now for sellers, you aren't just competing with your neighbor. You're competing with the big builders who are offering massive incentives and brand new warranties. To win, your home needs to offer something that they can't, like mature landscaping or a great backyard, great school zones, or a lower tax rate in an established neighborhood. Now for buyers, this is the most balanced the market has ever been in the last 5 years. Take your time, compare new builds in Richmond to resales in Katy, and use that 80-day market average to your advantage during inspections. Next is the move-up market, and this is where things are going to get interesting because the pace actually speeds up. We saw 149 sales here, mostly concentrated in Southwest Katy, Fulshear, and Sugar Land West. Now, while the lower price points are taking longer to sell, this bracket is moving at a median of only 26 days. These are typically families moving out of their starter home or into their forever homes. Communities like Cross Creek Ranch, Sienna, Riverstone, They're also paying around $183 per square foot for larger homes, around 3,500 square foot. The segment is moving fast because the move-up buyer is usually highly motivated and has significant equity from their previous home. Buyers, you can't wait and see here. The 26-day median means that the best homes, the ones with the 3-car garages, with the pools, the ready lots, they're all gone before the second weekend of showings. Now finally, let's take a look at that 800,000 plus market. Now this is the luxury market. Usually the luxury is the first to slow down when the economy shifts, but in March 2026, it did the opposite. We had 51 sales over $800,000, and they moved at lightning fast pace at just 14 days for the median. Think about a $900,000 home in Sugar Land or $1 million estate in Fulshear. It's selling faster than a starter home in Missouri City. Luxury buyers are paying an average of $234 per square foot. The smart money is clearly moving. These buyers aren't waiting for a perfect interest rate. They are prioritizing location, school district, and those high-end luxury finishes. I wanted to touch on a quick comparison because I get asked every day, should I buy in Katy or Richmond? Katy Southwest is currently the volume leader with 130 total sales in March. It's consistent and reliable with a median price of $436,000 and a 31-day turnaround. Now North Richmond is right on its heels. It's got 126 sales last month, and it's slightly more affordable at $389,000 median, but homes are sitting a bit longer at 39 days on the market. If you want speed and established roots, it's Katy. But if you want a brand new home or something newer with a bang, it's going to be Richmond. The big picture for March 2026, Fort Bend County is a tale of 3 cities right now. Richmond is where you can have the most choice. Needville, surprisingly, is going to give you the most value. And Sugar Land is where you have the most speed. Most things are happening quickly right there. Whether you're looking to get into your first home or move into the luxury estate, strategy matters more than it ever did. If you're a buyer, tell me your ideal monthly payment and the school district you'll need to be in, and we'll find a pocket of homes that are going to fit what you're looking for. And if you're a homeowner, don't trust a generic online estimate. Don't go to Zillow. I'll send you all the data for your specific area so you know exactly where you stand before you even list. Just DM me the word data or comment below, and let's start your strategy session today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you for the next update.